back to the biggest youth show in the motherland. Remember, you guys can still interact with us on all our social media platforms. It is EKSE Live on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Of course, the princess of presenting is still in the building, and the person that's joining us next is also one of our own from Cape Town TV. Now, let's talk about something real quick. Things are changing in the world of TV. South Africa will be fully migrating to a digital broadcasting format. Here to discuss this analog switch off, we have Mike Aldridge, broadcast manager here at Cape Town TV studio. Welcome to the show, Mike, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, I've been hearing a lot about the analog switch off. What is that?
Okay, well, basically the broadcast digital migration is the switch over from analog to digital television broadcasting, which has been going on in this country for about the last 15 years, where we've had digital broadcasting taking place and analog broadcasting. So what the analog switch off means is that ultimately there'll come a time when all analog television broadcasting will be switched off, which means that people who only have the old analog TV sets will not be able to watch TV, broadcast television anymore. All right.
And then what's the difference between the digital and the analog off? What's the difference between the two?
Okay, so I think the best way to explain it is, you know, in the very old days when I was young, last century, you know, when we listened to music, we had LPs, long-playing records, which was the old vinyl records, and you had a needle that went on that record. That was an analog technology. And then along came CDs, which is a digital technology where the information is all encoded in the machine code of ones and zeros.
Right.
So that's the kind of shift that's taking place now.
Right. And then some people are a bit concerned because they're like, oh my God, the analog off is happening. Will I need a subscription TV to watch channels like ours here as a community channel on Cape Town TV?
No. Subscription is like pay TV, like DSTV. But what the digital television broadcasts are in DTT, which stands for Digital Terrestrial Transmission. So you'll need either a digital TV set with the capacity to pick up those digital signals, or you will need a set-top box, which is essentially a decoder to attach to your old analog TV. So just as in with analog records, LPs, you had a record player, and with CDs, you had a CD player. So you need the right equipment in order to pick up the free-to-air signals.
Right.
In which case, you'll be able to watch, I think it's around 14 or 15 different channels, all on the DTT.
Yeah. And would you say that this is a positive move, or is going to affect us negatively? Like, what are your thoughts on it? Is it moving in a positive direction, or maybe it's just like, not sure about it, we're just going to have to work with what we got?
Yeah, so on the one hand, it is a positive thing because, you know, the reason for this whole thing taking place is that to free up the radio frequency spectrum. Because with analog broadcasting, every station has its own frequency. Whereas with digital broadcasting, you can have many channels on the same frequency.
Okay.
So first of all, the analog frequency has been freed up, and those frequencies, the government has sold them off, and they raised about 14 billion rand for the government.
Wow.
Yay.
Okay.
And obviously, as I say, then you'll get it with digital, you'll get a better picture quality, and you'll get many more channels than are currently available in the analog environment. But there's a big but, and well, there are several buts. So the first thing is that there's not many set-top boxes available to receive this digital terrestrial transmission. So it's kind of difficult to get hold of them.
Right.
One of the best ways is through Take a Lot. So it's an internet ordering, online ordering system.
Right.
Where you can buy one. Government has rolled out free set-top boxes for the lower income population.
Amazing.
People,
So it's not just accommodating us as well, like people who cannot afford.
Yeah,
Okay.
but for us as a TV station, it's going to push our transmission costs up considerably. So that's a real worry for the future of community television. How are we going to be able to afford to carry on broadcasting?
Now, can we please talk about OTT?
Yes, so OTT stands for over the top, which is basically the delivery of video over the internet. So you have your Showmax and Netflix and all of those kind of services. So Cape Town TV is now available on DTT, on the digital transmission, and we also have our own OTT platform. So if you open your web browser and you go to capetowntv.net, you'll be able to see all of the Cape Town TV shows on our own video on demand channel.
All right, so when you say our shows, is it like going according to the day, or maybe I can type EKSE Live because that's what I love, and then I can go catch up on all the episodes on EKSE Live, or maybe is it going according to the day, like, you know, it is a 24-hour station?
So at the moment, we're not transmitting a live stream on OTT, so it's all of the past videos.
All right.
So it's more like catch-up viewing.
Oh, got that.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.
EKSE comes on about a week after it's gone out on air.
Yes, that's still perfect though. I feel like if you missed today, you can get it on another day. Thank you so much, Mike, for joining us. Thank you for talking us through this. Personally, I was not sure. I was very confused. I'm like, okay, what is this analog switch off that's happening? But thank you for explaining it in much better terms. Right now, though, it's a good day to play a game. But before I play the game, I feel like you guys need to hop on our socials. It is EKSE Live on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. And let us know what you're thinking of the show. Let us know if you understand what analog switch off is now. And if you're feeling okay, a bit stable about it, remember there are some positives to it. There are also some negatives to it. But let's try and look at the positive so that we stay happy as a nation and as a community TV station. Right now, though, let's head over to Kezia. Apparently, they are playing a game that I'm supposed to be a part of.